All right, y'all, we're back. Episode 3 UFC Talk Show. My name is Javad, and today I'm trying to talk to you guys about Bryce Mitchell. Looks like he did an interview or something of some sorts today with Brett Okamoto, and he was saying basically, he's going to be in his own self-imposed concussion protocol for the next 6 months, no contact training. Guy's pretty busy anyway right now. He's building a house, got a kid coming along the way. I'm happy he got some money from his fight, because I know in his previous fights he was struggling financially and whatnot, because he invests everything back into his family and house and farm and whatnot, which is understandable. And he's just getting started pretty much in the UFC. I know he's got a 16-2 record now. But man, that short notice call, pros and cons to it. He got a nice paycheck, I'm sure, his biggest one yet, but at what cost? Now he can't fight. Now he can't train for 6 months, and who knows when he'll be able to fight again, But the good news is, at least he has, a good perspective and a good mind on him. He's able to look on the bright side. He was joking about how he's glad that him and Josh got the knockout of the year, even though obviously he was on the wrong end of that. But man, that was just a freaking crazy knockout. I mean, we all knew Josh was strong, and we all knew what Bryce had to avoid, but wow, did he hit him really hard. I mean, you could hear that thing from probably outside where Aljamain was sitting watching the fight. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I wish I could show you guys a clip of it, but this show here is all unedited, unscripted. I'm just sharing my thoughts and opinions and perspective on, UFC and what's going on in the MMA scene of UFC. So if you guys want to go see it, I'm sure you guys already have, but go check that out, man. It was on December 12th in Las Vegas. Absolutely insane. And then the only other thing I wanted to talk about was that was the last UFC event, was it not? On 2 weeks into December, and our next one's not for 2 weeks into January, so that's a whole month without UFC. I am severely deprived of my Saturday night violence and whatnot. I gotta have it at least once every other week, but 4 weeks off has been tough. I am strongly anticipating the return of this next UFC fight card on January 13th, Ankalaev versus Walker Part 2. The first time they fought, we only got to watch them in the ring for about a minute or so before that eye poke, and before the doctor stepped in and stopped it, asking Johnny, where is he at? He says the desert, not trying to get the country wrong. That they should have let him continue, but whatever. They're going to rematch here as the main event, so I guess that's better for them. Ankalaev is a huge favorite still, and he probably will have the edge if it goes to a decision. But Johnny Walker's always live for a knockout. It just depends which Johnny we see, because we could see an extremely explosive one like we have plenty of times before. Or, we could get the other Johnny Walker, that doesn't do so well. He's 21-7. Ankalaev's 18-1. So 18-1-1. He had that one draw, I think, against what's his face not too long ago, Jan, and then he had a no contest with John. So he's on a 2-fight draw, no contest streak, and before that he was winning against Uzdemir, Santos, Anthony Smith. I don't know. Ankalaev, his only scheduled bout in 2023 was against Walker. And then the last time we saw him was last December 10th, 2022 against Jan. And that was absolutely atrocious of a fight. And then he beats Anthony Smith, and, in 2022. I don't know. I'm not that high on Ankalaev like most people are, but then again, I haven't seen too much of him. You know, he comes around like once a year, twice max. He's not one of these guys that's gonna fight 3 times a year, unfortunately. But Johnny, on the other hand, you know, he's a lot more active. Let me see here. Yeah, Johnny had 3 scheduled bouts in 2023. First, he knocked out Paul Craig in January. He got a unanimous decision victory over Anthony Smith as well, Mr. Lionheart. And then in December, he had that draw. And I had Walker kind of winning that one going into it, but after watching it for about a minute or so, didn't look too good that night. Hopefully he looks better here, not this weekend, but next weekend. I'll be rooting for Walker, but yeah, I'm excited just to watch some UFC. I'll have another video probably this weekend or starting next week. Let you guys know who I think is going to win some of these fights, who I'm not too sure. And yeah, that's it for today. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned. Make sure you guys do all the stuff. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments if you did, by commenting something, anything. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Make sure you subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to try to work our way up to 1,000 this year at least, and see how far above that plateau we can go. Again, I appreciate you guys. Have a good day. Peace.